G's on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is on the knee. Cause all my niggas.
What it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Lil K3, man, back with another video. But today, it's not a reaction, man. I know y'all probably like, oh man, he ain't did a video in forever. I'm just sitting here talking to her with the background, man. I know it's been a while. It's been a real long while. It's been like a month or 2 months. But y'all know I've been streaming. I've been doing like other stuff. But I've been busy with school though. So I'm gonna give y'all like a whole little breakdown right quick. I was busy with school. I had exams right around the corner. I was like, yeah, I can't do this right now. So I basically was like, okay, whatever. Bada boom, I'm gonna just take a little break. So I was like, okay, when school let out, I'm gonna just stream a lot. So I was streaming left and right here and everywhere, you know, trying to make a comeback. And you know, the boy was streaming, I was streaming often. And like, as you know, started playing more. I got the camera. I'm probably gonna stream a VR game one night with y'all boys. So I was streaming and all that, man. I was, you know, having fun. And then I was like, damn. A sub hit me up in the comments. He was on the live stream, actually. And he was like, you need to come back and do videos. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm going to do it. Normally, when I say I'm going to do it, I do it like the next day. But I was procrastinating. I had a lot of extra stuff going on, too. Then, like, quarantine is about to let up. Then it went back into effect a little longer. Now, we got the protest for Black Lives Matter, which I'm loving right now. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just wait. So, yeah, boys, I'm back. I'm back for good, as long as I can be. So you already know, man, we're gonna get into this video, but it's not a video. I don't know how to explain it. It's a story. All right, so look, it's a story time, man. That's really what it is. It's a story time about the time I knocked myself out on a bike. Not a motorbike. I mean a regular bicycle. Like, yeah, man, I know y'all probably like, K3, how you knocked yourself out? You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did it to myself. I really did. Like, I really did. So I'm gonna just set the scene for y'all, you feel me? Look. So it's me, all my cousins, all my friends, we in the neighborhood. We do this every day. We ride the bike every day. So we all outside, and you know, one of my friends was like, let's race. And I was like, all right, cool. We're gonna race. Normally we race to the corner. And that's it. But this time, he wanted to race around the block. Cause I was on the 20-inch bike and he was on the big old Debo bike. I'm on the 20-inch with like these big fat bike tires, like the motorcycle tires, really. Like that's what it looked like on the bike, like motorcycle tires. So I'm on that. And he on his little, you know, whatever you want to call it. I call it Debo bike. That's what y'all call it. If you ever seen the movie Friday, you see Debo pull up. That's what I call it. I call it the Debo bike. So he had like a little small tires, and he was like, "You gonna burn me because I got my bike bigger than yours." So I was like, I don't really want to race around the whole block. Remind you of blockers, the whole little subdivision block or whatever is four blocks to make a square. You feel me? I'm like, I don't want to race around that because like. The street we already raced it ended on like kind of a busy street, but it wasn't always busy. So it worked out either way it go. So I was like, man, I don't know. But I was like, I reached to the corner and that's it. I wouldn't want to race around the block. Cause like the block, like how to go would start off on the busiest street and go to the non-busiest street or whatever. And enough. But this time he wanted to go all the way around and come race on the busiest street. So like we'll basically we'll go down the street, we'll start on, hit another right, and then boom, we'll be back on the busiest street on the block. But before we could even get to the busiest street, so we start, I took off, I'm taking off on the bike, I'm gone, you feel me? I'm out of there. I'm not thinking about nothing. I'm not worrying about the corner. I'm not worried about the cars on the second busiest street or nothing. I'm just riding. I'm just getting it. And mind you, if you ever watch motorcycle racing, the bikes always the bikes always tend to lay down. Like, and I don't know what it was that day. I was coming through the turn, and like I was pedaling, and then like I stopped pedaling, and then like the bike started laying down for real, more to the side. So, like normally a bike like this, but I came through the turn like this. And mind you, I'm still good. Like I'm good. Like I'm perfectly fine on the bike. Like I'm leaning on the bike like this. And so I went to come out the turn, and I got the bike straight. I tried to jerk the bike to get away from the car. Mind you, this car not moving. This car parked. She is parked in the yellow zone of the corner though. The little yellow, like almost triangle part on the corner. She is parked right there. So she is parked in the wrong spot. You're not supposed to park there for a reason. Parked in front of a fire hydrant too. So I come around the turn. I couldn't miss her car. And boom, I ran right into the back side of her tail. Like, man, I mean to tell you, I flew on top of that lady trunk so fast. Like, all I remember was me coming through the turn. The bike stood up and it started wiggling a little bit. And next thing I knew, I felt doom, and I flew over the handlebars into the back part of her car. I landed on top of her glass in her car. Man, I mean everything broke. Like I broke tail lights, bumpers. I dented her trunk. Man, I dented everything. I tore her car up with a bike. Mind you, I'm on at like 10, 11 at the time. So like I'm out of there. My mind, I'm like, I gotta go. My cousins and all them, they all trying to get me up off the ground, get me off her trunk, get the bike. My cousins, they picked the bike up and put it on the kickstand and everything. I tried to get on the bike. I fell down. I sat on the curb. Man, I heard this lady. The lady who, there was like a double. They stayed in a double. And there was this old black lady. This young black lady came from upstairs. And she was like, oh, don't go nowhere. Come here. Don't go nowhere. Don't run now. Don't run now. I gotta go get the lady that owned that car. So, man, my cousins were like, come on. Let's go. We gotta go. You feel me? I'm like, bro, I can't. I knocked myself out. Like, I'm out cold. I was out cold for like a good 5 seconds. Them boys woke me up. I was like, I can't. So, I tried to get on the bike. I fell off it. I sat on the curb behind the lady car. And I ain't tell y'all, I ran into a Cadillac too. So, you know, it was rough. It was rough. But I'm going to tell y'all how we took care of that, though. But, like, I ran into the back of the lady car. And, like, I was just sitting there on the curb and whatnot. And, like, my cousin, my second oldest cousin, he took off on a bike to go get my Mimi and my oldest cousin. Because my grandpa, he had left. He had left to go do something. So, he went to go get my Mimi. So, my Mimi come around there. My lady was like, and the lady had just came out there. And the lady was like, oh, you got to call your parents or whatever. And, like, if you know my Mimi, like, some of my friends know my Mimi is not going to care. If something wrong with one of us, she is not going to care about anything else, man. Like, my cousin, my oldest cousin, he came out there. He grabbed a bike. He put the bike in the back of the trunk. My Mimi, the lady was like, so who going to take care of this? So who going to pay for my car to get fixed? Or whatever. Man, my Mimi had went off on this lady out of nowhere. She started going off on the lady for... Like, my Mimi was asking me, was I okay? The lady started asking all these other questions about her car. My Mimi went off on her. And I'm like, and she called my dad. And my dad was at the second line. And, you know, he was at the second line with his friends or whatever. They was on the four-wheelers. So I'm out there. I told the lady car. Them boys put up on the four-wheelers or whatever to basically see what was wrong with me. And they told the lady, because, like, my grandpa on my dad's side owned a body shop. And he was like, don't worry about it. I come pick the car up with the tow truck and we'll take care of it. And, you know, so they took care of that for me. But when the next day came around, I wanted to go ride my bike with my friends again. Mind you, I ain't even look at the bike that day, the rest of that day. Because I just picked it up and put it in the trunk right quick. I ain't look at nothing. He picked all my stuff up, handed it to me. So I go downstairs again to go look for the bike. I'm like, damn, where the bike at? So I found the bike. They got it buried in like all the other bikes or whatever. So I go to pull it out to go ride again. I'm gonna do it again. I don't care. I'm Tony Hawk on the bike. You can't stop me. So I'm going back outside. And then I went to go ride the bike. And the front forks on the bike was bent. Now, mind you, like you got the forks, the frame of the bike, that go back to like the chain, the pedals and all that. But the two front forks, that hold the front wheel. And like if you bend your front forks, you can't really bend that back. So I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do? I bent my front forks on my bike. And I mean, like, they used to be like this. They used to be like this, straight like this. And I mean, like, they was like this, like touching the frame of the bike to where the wheel couldn't move for real. So I'm like, man, what I'm gonna do? And she was like, call your grandpa. Send it to the body shop. They might be able to straighten it out. So meanwhile, I called my grandpa. My dad came and picked me up. We went over there. Man, I might have been at the shop all day. And I mean like from like 7 to 5 in the afternoon just to get one thing fixed. And once he showed me how to fix it, he fixed it and knocked it right out the way. And I mean like I put the bike back together and I was boom back at it, man. Yeah, that's crazy because I still got that bike today. I think my cousins probably still got their bikes today too. That's the crazy thing. My partner probably still got his and everything. Now I doubted my partner still got the old Devo bike though. But that was crazy, man. That was my first time getting knocked out for real by like a bike. Yeah, man. So you already know. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, man. I will be streaming tonight. I don't have practice, so I will be streaming tonight. And yeah, man. K3 gang, you already know, man. I'm out. You hear me? Oh!
You.